Good afternoon everyone. Thought I'd do a bit of an update on the aquaponics. The rainbow chard that I planted is doing reasonably well. A lot of the Queensland spinach that I stuck in hasn't taken, and that's okay. My wormwood's coming up still. Thought I got that all out. My beetroots that I stuck in here aren't doing very well. I've lost most of them, but they got neglected while I was sick, and I'm still not real well. So I'm reasonably happy with how well that's going. My marshmallow's been eaten by something, I don't know what. The brahmi is going nuts, as usual. I really haven't got much in this bed. I did have a cucumber, but I don't know. Normally cucumbers do really, like in my previous house, I had cucumbers going absolutely berserk and in the same position, but for some reason they just don't do well here at all. That's still decommissioned, so that's not very interesting. This one, my silver beet's doing really, really well. I've got a heap of self-sown something or others. I'm still not quite sure what it is. It's probably shallots. Not really certain. Got a bit of kale in there. It's doing okay. The pawpaw that I put in, it's not doing too badly. It seems to be recovering. That one's not doing as well. Yeah, not sure why that is. But those lettuces, I'm going to let them go to seed and I'll collect the seed from them. This spinach is doing well. The baby spinach is doing really well. This pawpaw's doing okay. This kale's coming back after being completely decimated. That kale's doing well. I really need to trim that one back, that spinach back. See, my chives have all gone to, a lot of them are seeded. So I've got some more flowers on them. The chive flowers are so pretty. And there's some of the seed heads. And I've got a Malabar spinach, self-sown, growing up on the ground. I've just been taking lots of stuff off the spinach and just giving it to the goats. Got a heap of self-sown chives, lots of self-sown chives. This doesn't surprise me because there were like oodles and oodles of seed heads here, and I didn't do anything with them, and I should have. I'll probably have a heap coming up there too, which is much better than thistles. My chard is doing reasonably well. It's, as you can see, it's been getting picked fairly regularly, so it's doing quite well. The celery is starting to bounce back a little bit, but it's not half the celery that I used to have. So a bit disappointed with that, but you get that. But considering I've been so sick, and I've pretty much done nothing with the aquaponics and hardly anything with the garden, I'm really, really pleased with how well things are going. My rosella cutting that I stuck in the ground has struck, so I'm very pleased with that. This passion fruit's not doing too bad after the ducks nibbled it and ate it to bits, so it's growing out this way again. Self-preservation, smart passion fruit. The Queensland spinach is doing really, really well, so it's going to be some great shade here. Unfortunately, the nutgrass is also doing well, and I can't just bring the chickens back in here because of the Queensland tree spinach, but that's okay, that's okay. Obviously I haven't got this turned into a garden bed yet, or that turned into a garden bed yet, which these chickens were there, so they actually did nicely scratch up that soil and clean out all the weeds. So I'll probably move them back again, and that's not a huge drama. See my light Sussex rooster and the light Sussex cross hens doing very well. These girls haven't started laying yet, but they're only just coming up to 5 months old now. But they're pretty girls, pretty girls. The ducks are doing well. Happy with the ducks. So yes. And what's happening with the rest of the garden? Yeah, I haven't turned this into a garden yet either. Got some kale coming up over here. Which still hasn't completely died back. This Queensland spinach is doing well. Got some aloe vera coming up there, and some more aloe vera there. Some more over there. That Queensland spinach is doing well. Some more chard there. Strawberry. My lavender is just going brilliantly, but it's been in for well over 12 months now. More Queensland spinach doing well. The hannock, I think it's called. I'm going to put some more chard in there next to it. This is strawberry. That one's not doing as well as the other one. It's probably not getting as much sun. One of my edible flowers died. That one's flowered a few times and been really pretty. The calendula's got a flower bud. Ah, look at that. The calendula's got a flower bud. I can't remember what the other one is. My sage seems to be doing well. Okay, it's the best I've ever had sage do. So quite pleased with that. It looks like that Queensland spinach may have a shoot on the side there. And I've been moving the chickens around here in my permaculture in action, and they did clean that up completely. There was no Brazilian cherries there, and then I moved them over here and they cleaned that up, and that got Brazilian cherries back. So I'm gonna have to just keep moving them. It'd be really good if I could set up the electric fence all the way around the tree so that the chickens could just free range completely under the tree to clean up all these Brazilian cherries, because there's lots of them and there's still quite a lot up on the tree as well. So yeah, they're getting a bit mushy, but I'm moving the chickens around and they are cleaning them up. Like you can see where I had the chickens, I've just moved the chickens from here. So this patch here is where the chickens were yesterday. That patch is where they were the day before. So there's a lot of Brazilian cherries falling. And a lot more green ones. Oh wow, this is a very prolific Brazilian cherry tree. It would be nice if I liked Brazilian cherries, but I don't. And I'm not quite sure what to do with them. So if you know what to do with Brazilian cherries, or you like them, please message me. But at the moment it's creating some nice shade for the chickens, and the chickens are enjoying the Brazilian cherries. Some little rolled on reds. Oh, and I'll come back here. This little garden bed's starting to do reasonably well. This is where I had the chickens for a reasonably long period of time actually. So that Queensland spinach is doing really well. That passion fruit's doing well. The canna lily there's doing well. Yeah, I've got some kale coming up. I've got a couple of beetroot plants in here and they're doing okay. A few weeds, but not much. Only one of my snow peas is coming along, which is really sad. I was looking forward to those. There's another strawberry plant. Oh, the snow peas there. So yeah, but other than that, I'm reasonably pleased, considering I haven't looked after it at all. I'm still not doing all that well, so still not a lot that I can do. Basically just getting the basic chores done, getting the chickens fed, getting the goats milked, and that's about it really. But look at this kale, isn't it doing well? I need to start eating more of my own produce. I need to start doing that, because you can use the Queensland spinach just like you would any other spinach. It's good raw or cooked. And I've got an abundance of that. It's growing really, really well. And it's going to be a really nice shade for next year's summer as well. So it'll provide shade for the lower levels, because it gets quite hot and very, very sunny around here. So that's why I've got the Queensland spinach everywhere. It's an edible shade, so I can take out that wild tobacco over there. But yes, anyway, if you've got any comments, questions or suggestions, or you have a desire to eat lots of Brazilian cherries, send me a message. Have a great one. Bless you.